You wanted the best, and you got the best. The hottest band in the world.
Smack 'em a gob, everybody. Hey, Joseph Manella, man. Yes, you asked me for a hard one this week. He wanted me to make a top 10 list of songs from the Dio band that sound like Sabbath. And when he first told me this, I thought in my head, and two songs sprung out. But I had to think about the other ones, and I even had to revisit on YouTube on some of these albums to find Sabbathy sounding songs, and I did. And I came up with 10. So here we go. All right, at number 10, from the very underrated and very hated Angry Machines, a song called Hunter of the Heart. Very Sabbathy. I hear it. And I love that song. At number 9, I don't like this song at all, but it's Sabbathy. The title track from Sacred Heart. Long, plodding, but Sabbathy. But, you know, it does have some sprinkles, like little glittery shit sprinkled on it that makes it lame. But, you know, if you get down to the core of the song, it's Sabbathy. All right, at number 8, great song. Title track from Lock Up the Wolves. I think it's Sabbathy and killer. I love it. Number 7, the title track of Strange Highways. And you know, this is, I gotta say, this is Sabbath after Dehumanizer, you know, kind of that vibe. I mean, the whole Strange Highways, the whole album vibe is really Dehumanizer. So yeah, all right, at number 6, this one, I don't know, you know, I thought, all right, I'm gonna put it as a Sabbathy song. It kind of is in a way. Because Tony Iommi does do kind of busy-ish riffs like this, like Zero to Hero. I'm going from his last solo album, Master of the Moon, my favorite song off it, Shivers. I love that song, Shivers. And yeah, I can kind of see it fit on a Sabbath album. All right, number 5. Oh, another one I love and very Sabbathy too. Born on the Sun from Lock Up the Wolves. One of my favorite songs on that album. That song rules. At number 4, the great epic off of Dream Evil, All the Fools Sail Away. You know, it's got that vibe, man. Children of the Sea type vibe, you know. Love it. All right, number 3, Egypt, The Chains Are On from Last in Line. I hear it. I hear the Sabbathy shit, and man, I got to see him perform that live on the Last in Line tour. And man, a lot of people point to Sacred Heart. I saw the Sacred Heart tour. I thought Last in Line tour was way better. I didn't care for the Dragon. Whatever. It wasn't bad though. The Sacred Heart show was a good show, but I think Last in Line was better. And better music too. But Egypt, The Chains Are On. All right, top 2. These are the 2 I thought of when he first sent me this. I go, all right, these 2 songs are Sabbathy. Now, I could say Don't Talk to Strangers, but I'm not. And the reason why I could say Don't Talk to Strangers is because Dio actually wrote that song when he was still in Sabbath, intending it to be on the follow-up to Mob Rules. But no, I think it's not very Sabbathy. But there's another song on that album that's very Sabbathy, and that's my favorite song off the album, the last song, Shame on the Night. Very Sabbathy, extremely Sabbathy. And I'm telling you, that was the first song I thought of, along with my number 1 song. But yeah, killer. All right, my number 1 Dio song that sounds like a Sabbath song to me, with Don't Talk to Strangers. He wrote this song for Black Sabbath's follow-up to Mob Rules as well. And that is the title track to his first album, Holy Diver. Total Sabbath. Total Sabbath. You know, and Ride the Tiger. You know, you can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know what he meant. I still don't know what Dio means in that song, but still think it's fucking awesome. But anyway, there you go, Mr. Joseph Manella. This was a tough one, I gotta say. I had to actually go through the records to find some Sabbathy sounding songs. And I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. You know, you're awesome, dude. Thank you so much for the huge support of my channel, the huge support of Black Sabbath Sunday, really. You know, I did a bunch of Black Sabbath Sunday track by track that I keep pushing back because every time Joseph asks for a track by track, you know, there's going to be a week that he can't, you know, for the Sabbath. So I'll be ready to throw those in. You know, I'm telling you, man, there's a bunch of them I did already. And I did a bunch of Kiss ones too. Usually other people, including Joseph, ask for Kiss stuff. So I got Kiss and Black Sabbath covered for when there's no donations for those days. So thank you again, Joseph, and everybody out there. Thank you so much. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So, stay frosty. Listen to the Black Sabbath song, I. And schmack 'em a gob.